Good morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Cold air about ready to pounce on us for a couple of days, and that's going to happen today. Let's get to it. Let's talk about the cold air that's coming across all of Michigan. Then we'll talk about the heavy snow that has hit already parts of the UP. Houghton checking in already with 7 inches of new snow. We'll see how much new snow is coming, and I'll let you know that it's mostly in the lake effect snow belts. I should say it's pretty much all in the lake effect snow belts, any snow that is of significance. And some folks have asked about the opening day of firearm deer season, so I'll take a look at that too with you to show you what's going on. So all right, let's get to it, and as always, rifle away some questions or weather reports here if you wish. Here's a cold front, and the precipitation along the cold front is mostly ahead of the cold front in the milder air. And that's significant for southern Michigan because as this moves south, you'll see in just a moment, it's mostly going to be rain. And then as the colder air comes in, maybe a few snow showers mixed in there in southern Michigan. Here is that radar forecast. Yeah, we'll start it at 8 o'clock. This morning. Sheboygan, by the way, let's see. Yeah, right by Mullet Lake, on the east side of Mullet Lake, Topinabe, I think is how they say it. 2 inches of snow already. 9 o'clock, the rain's starting to spread into the Tri-Cities, coming closer to the Tri-Cities, into Grand Rapids by 10 o'clock. 11 o'clock, heading toward Lansing, heading toward Kalamazoo, solidly into Grand Rapids and the Tri-Cities. Noontime, maybe still dry in Ann Arbor and Detroit and Jackson, but getting close. And again, it's rainfall. Should I travel up north? Mary Burke says, should I travel north to UP on Friday morning or Friday afternoon? Friday afternoon, because it looks like the wind is going to switch Friday morning and everything should die down between 7 in the morning and 10 in the morning. It's still going to be very cold for Friday morning, so you could still encounter snowy roads up there. Hey, good morning, Marcy Labuda. Good morning from Warren. There was a question there. Will we be seeing rain here in Warren? Okay, let's get to that. We're almost to Warren. Yeah, this is 1 o'clock this afternoon, and the rain is probably approaching Warren. So I'm going to say sometime between 1 and 3 o'clock, you're going to start to get a few showers. And then you notice the lake effect gets going in the typical areas, up by Kalkaska and Antrim County, down through Gaylord, Grayling. Southwest lower will probably have a band shift through, and it'll move quite a bit, so it won't pile up a lot in any one spot, but 1 to 2 inches probably along the shoreline here, and maybe a spot with a 3rd or a 4th inch. We are into evening now, and then you can see it's just the classic lake effect look. Here's a band. This is where the UP is getting hammered. Allendale, close. Probably definitely some snow showers, but will it stick around there enough to stick? Someone's saying, Lori, what does it look like for Marquette? My grandson is at Northern, waiting for him to see some real snow accumulations. They've already had 3 inches in Marquette, and it looks like probably another at least 3 to maybe 6 to 9 coming. JJ Johansson, we would love to see a picture of that if you could post it in the comment section. Topinabe. Okay, all right. Snow for St. John's? No, just some snow showers or so. How much snow? This is the snowfall totals off of a high-resolution model that I like. No freezing rain out of this because the ground is warm when it's rain. Okay, so here's the total snowfall starting the southwest. Like I said, 1 to 2 inches in spots. Grand Rapids, you might have a dusting, but that's probably it. South of 94, snow, no, probably not. Just maybe a brief snow shower, but nothing that can last long enough to cause any problems. There's your additional snow in the north, although I would double it. So it's saying 1 to 3. I would go probably 2 to 6. Any snow possible for Mount Pleasant, just flurries or so. Maybe a light dusting. No freezing rain. And Tim Zamora. And then here's the UP. And that gives you a good feel that the eastern half of the UP will pretty much get quite a bit of snow. Again, double that in the heavier bands of lake effect. All right, here are the temperatures today. We're going to start at 9 o'clock, and we're in the 30s. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, lunchtime, Ann Arbor, Detroit, Jackson, Lansing, still in the low 40s, maybe Saginaw. Can you guess what November 30th will be like? No, that's too far out just yet. I'm sorry on that one. Okay. 1 o'clock this afternoon, still okay. Detroit, Ann Arbor, if you don't like the cold. Derek Cox, 1 to 2 inches, South Haven area. Yeah, I would definitely say that that's a real good likelihood there. 40, Tri-Cities, 32. Traverse City, 16. 16, Marquette. Or, I'm sorry, Houghton area. Okay, and then we get to 4 o'clock and then 5 o'clock. So 4 o'clock, 40s in the southeast, 35, Saginaw, 33, Grand Rapids. 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, the cold invades, below freezing. 6 o'clock, it's down into the Detroit area. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12, midnight. 20s, low 20s, Saginaw, Grand Rapids. Teens, 12, Gaylord. Single digits, Western UP. And yeah, that stuff right there, those are temperatures below 0 in Minnesota and up in Canada, which is a kind of an interesting thing because it's the cold that's starting to build up. What's it looking like for Thanksgiving weekend? Still a little bit too early on that. Ask me next week. All right, so Houghton, 7 inches so far. Larium, 6 inches. Mass City, 6 inches. These are up in the UP. Marquette, somebody asked about that. And 3 inches so far. Up in the UP, this is what the Weather Service says for additional snowfall now through Friday morning, and that is a 6 to 12 inch area, and then 3 to 6 inch area. So eastern half of the UP really going to get hit pretty hard. Sporting the snow gear, Joe Trees says, as we head out today, tree and limb removal, rain or snow. Yes. Hey, do you do leaf removal? That's the big thing at our place in Traverse City. Wow. Okay, so someone asked about firearm deer season. A gentleman from Hillsdale. Okay, so this is Tuesday night, November 14th. Southwesterly flow. Milder temperatures. That's what you see by the red lines. Probably temperatures in the 40s. Okay, now we're going to go into opening morning. And we are at opening morning right here. And this is kind of still in question, but it's getting more consistent. Mark Haney, meatloaf and mashed potato kind of evening for dinner. Yes, comfort foods, warming foods. Hey, good morning, Manda Lagallo. Okay, so we're going for, this is the gun opener, November 15th. This is the precipitation from 1 in the morning to 7 in the morning on November 15th. And it's probably rainfall. And then we go 7 in the morning to 1 p.m., the system is moving through and starting to taper off, and then we go from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's off, and it's not extremely cold. It's probably in the 30s and 40s. So the first couple of days of firearm deer season look like they're going to be a little bit milder, but not too hot. Okay, what's the holiday parade in Kalamazoo look like this Saturday? Let's go back to Saturday. Ann wants to know. Bear with me. It seems like my internet has slowed down this morning. Hey, good morning, Northville. Jim Biddle. Opening day evening looks to be the best. Yeah, if you want to stay dry, I would say in the afternoon right now. But again, that timing has been changing a little bit. Okay, here's Saturday, middle of the day. And it looks like in Kalamazoo, I think you're going to have cool but not extremely cold weather. And you'll probably have dry weather. There could be some snow showers later in the day, Saturday night or Sunday. So there you have it. Southern half of lower Michigan, away from the snow belts, not bad. Rain coming through late this morning, this afternoon, turning much colder, some snow showers, but nothing that sticks around long enough to accumulate. West side of the state in the snow belts, southwest, 1 to 2 inches, a spot of 3 or 4 inches. West of Grand Rapids, probably west of Kalamazoo. Northwest lower, another 3 to 6 inches. Antrim, Kalkaska County under a winter storm warning for 6 to 9 additional inches of snow. They've already had 2 in the Sheboygan area. And then in the UP, getting hammered, another 6 to 12 in the eastern part of the UP, and already 7 inches on the ground in Houghton. So there you have it, our first taste of winter. I'll keep you updated through the day on this, and bundle up. Expect the big change in southern Michigan this afternoon and this evening. Take care. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa.